If you're like me, you look forward to the game next Sunday. Let's be honest, for the commercials. We all want to know, what will they come up with this year? So I have asked advertising expert Wil Boudreau to join us to give us the scoop on some of this year's best commercials, including one company who needs your help choosing the ad that will make it to your TV screen come the big game. Wil, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Tina.
Well, we want to know what kind of goes into making the big commercial, the commercial of the year.
Well, you know, it's an amazing stage. You know, it's the big game for football, but it's also kind of the big stage for ads, as you know. I mean, everybody's watching them. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's sort of an instant expert. So we kind of step it up a notch, I think, in intensity level when we're producing Super Bowl work. There's no way to avoid that. What Carnival did, our client this year, which is amazing, they're a first-time advertiser. They actually had us shoot 4 very different, entirely different Super Bowl commercials, and they put them all online, and they want the public to say which one should go in the game. So we shot 4 extremely interesting, very different spots. One's kind of a magical storytelling with a little girl finds a message in a bottle. One's an action-adventure film about a woman running through the streets trying to get to a cruise ship. One's kind of a funny comedy about your first time. And one is, of course, the very secretive mystery spot that I can't talk about. But of those 4, one of them will go on the game.
And so that will be cool that you get to go on, kind of vote for the one you want, and then watch the game and say, hey, that's the one that I picked.
Exactly, and of course one person's going to win a cruise a year for life. Who votes?
Wait. Say that one again, Wil. We get a cruise a year for life?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, Carnival is the company that owns not only Carnival Cruise Lines, but Holland America and Princess and Costa and all these Cunard, all these different cruise lines. So they go to virtually anywhere in the world. You could go on a different cruise every year for the rest of your life and not go to the same place twice. It's an amazing prize. And
so how do we get in on that?
It's easy. All you got to do is go to worldsleadingcruiselines.com, and you can look at all 4 videos of all the stories I just described, the message in a bottle and the action-adventure one and the comedy and the mystery, and you can just vote. And whoever votes is automatically entered to win that amazing prize.
That is awesome. And I know you said they, shot a couple of different kinds of versions. What's the difference between making like the big commercial of the year versus a regular commercial that would run, not during the big game?
Well, these days it's a lot different because of social media and all the polling that happens in the Super Bowl. I mean, whenever you do any kind of television work, it does get commented on in social media, but not nearly to the extent that happens on the Super Bowl. I mean, things can go instantly viral. They can become sort of instant hits or sort of instant duds, depending on how America and all the morning talk shows the next day react to it. So there's a lot at stake. It's somewhat anxiety-producing, but that's what makes life interesting. It's a lot of fun for people who do what I do.
Well, Wil, since you are the expert, what is that magical thing that makes the commercial viral or makes us talk about it the next day?
We always say it comes down, at BBDO, we always say it comes down to storytelling. You got to tell a great story. The story has to be one you haven't heard before. It has to be something you can relate to, that speaks to something in your life. It has to have some element that keeps you engaged, whether it makes you laugh, whether it makes you cry, whether it kind of dazzles you with special effects. But it all comes down to, in its very basic sense, to the characters in the story. And those have to be awesome, or people just won't watch.
That's exactly what I'm looking for in a commercial as well. So we will all definitely jump online, vote for our favorite commercial, and hopefully our one that we vote for makes it to the big game. And then hopefully somebody will get that cruise a year for life, which I think is amazing. Wil, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Tina.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.